We'll let this populate a little bit here as we get going today.
I'm waiting to get the link.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Welcome, everyone. I do hate that we're all sitting here like when it opens on our phones, and it looks like we're sitting here.
It looks like we're like texting,
and we all have on our glasses.
We're trying to retweet the link. There we go. It's up now.
Yep.
Welcome to the Next Year on Cocktail Hour.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm Brittany Wagner.
I'm Kelly Hunter, and we've got Jim Dunaway behind the bar with us today. Thank you very much for agreeing to stick around. Team USA.
In tears today after our 1-1 draw. You're not a fan of soccer draws, apparently.
No, I don't understand.
Well,
how does a sporting event end in a tie?
I agree.
It doesn't even make sense. There has to be a winner and a loser.
When we get to the brackets, it's a winner and loser. Pool play, we play draws, 1-1. Sometimes as an American, we're lucky to draw.
Well, that's true. So is it like points or?
Yeah, you get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss, and
you get like shutout or no? Goals for goals.
That can be a factor down the road if us and Wales now end up tied. If we both lose to England and both beat Iran, it could come down to goal differential. So becomes complicated. We had a chance to win it, but we're not here to talk soccer. We're here to talk sex, right? Is that what we do every time I'm here?
No, we can talk soccer because we are both. I'll never forget the first time somebody was like,
mom.
"So you're a soccer mom?" I'm like,
Am
"No,
I?
I'm not. I'm not a soccer mom. My daughter plays soccer, but I don't think I'm a soccer mom."
Yeah.
I enjoy the soccer mom thing.
Yeah, there was a time that was a compliment in America.
I'm kind of sad that
dude, no one has any idea. Like soccer moms are pretty. We're pretty fierce.
It's my social life right now.
As always, you can comment, live comments. We'll get to that. We got some of your submitted questions we'll get to. As always, the Next Round Cocktails hosted by different bartenders, but these two are brought to you all the time by our friends at Constellation Brands.
Oh, sorry, my phone. Okay, now it's
always happens. The professionalism in this room is just.
As I'm writing, we are live now.
Amazing.
I don't know that my children are aware of, but they.
We'll call from Coop.
It's Cooper.
Hey, Cooper.
Cooper, we're live, buddy. I'm gonna need you to hold on.
We're drinking the Prisoner, the Cabernet today. You guys, you've sampled it. You like this?
I like it. Yeah, I've had this one before. Actually.
This is okay. The cab.
I like this.
Have we had the cab?
I don't know, but I've had this.
I think we had a Pinot before.
At my own house before.
Yep.
I like the little label too.
I think the label was red, and that's why I think we maybe had the Pinot. Because with Lance we had 2 that day.
Oh, 2 bottles with Lance.
It was a 2-bottle day with Lance. Yep.
Back behind the bar here.
We
may have to get to the Next Round Cocktails.
2-bottle day.
Constellation Brands, they also bring you Next Round Cocktails. We're drinking the Prisoner today. Look for it wherever you buy your wine. Also, Blakelee's Bouquets. Blakelee'sBouquets.com, Alabama's premier florist in the Birmingham area. We've used them several times. You cannot beat those folks. 931 Oxmoor Road, right there in Homewood. Thanksgiving's coming up. We'll talk a little Thanksgiving as well as we move on. And last time I was here, we broached the SEX subject. So we may get to that over the next half hour or so.
You can say it. It's okay. We are grown women.
Sex. We'll talk sex later on.
We've got kids, so
I do have a sex question for you later on.
Right off the bat?
No, but I'll save it.
Jimmy.
I will.
Jimmy Dunaway.
I'll save that one.
Thanksgiving. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We go up to Mentone, Alabama.
Yeah.
I've heard that's lovely.
My wife's family's up there. They have a cabin, so we gather up there.
Fine.
Kids, your kids?
Yeah, our kids, their in-laws. We all trek up there. It's a 1 day for me. My wife goes up all week. Everyone's there all week, but because we work on Wednesday, we work on Friday because of the Iron Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I wake up early Thursday, drive up Thursday, and then drive back, usually in time to watch the Egg Bowl. So I usually get in time for the Egg Bowl, which is big for you, right?
Huge.
Yeah.
Do you think
we shut it down for that?
Do y'all like the Egg Bowl on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah,
because I've seen some people like this is
no, because it was always on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I mean, like that was when they moved it to Saturday. It was like, wait a minute, this is ruining our whole Thanksgiving because my entire life that was like part of Thanksgiving Day, and then when they moved it to Saturday, no, and so we're very glad it's back. That's what we do on Thanksgiving,
and I love it on Thanksgiving. It's what I do on Thanksgiving, and I'm not even a State or Ole Miss fan.
I think it's what everyone does.
But I love that game so much. We'll start off. We'll go Chris first since we're talking Thanksgiving. Chris is in with the second question, but he will not be the first one we do on the air. Again, Constellation Brands Next Round Cocktails, Blakelee's Bouquets. This is the Next Round Cocktails. We're live with you now. Chris asked the question, what is all of your go-to Thanksgiving Day drinks? And one thing I do love about getting together is that family and friends, we gather and we have nice wine, some mixed drinks, whatever, could be the hot cocoa by the fire. It's just that perfect weather time of year up in Mentone.
Oh, yeah.
So as you think about it, fireplace, maybe a little crisp nip in the air. What's your favorite Thanksgiving drink?
I mean, our Thanksgiving drink typically is red wine.
Right.
But I had a drink this weekend.
Oh.
I'm going to tell on myself. But we had soccer all weekend. It was freezing. I mean, like too cold to be out there. And so one of my friends' husbands made this hot drink for us.
Ooh.
So if anyone saw me with a Yeti, there was not water in it, and I apologize. However, so he did an apple cider, hot apple cider with some bourbon in it and some cinnamon. Oh.
Goes down smooth.
Yeah.
Warms you up.
So now I'm like, that's going to be my...
That's my cold weather drink.
Contribution to Thanksgiving this year. I'm bringing it.
Yeah, I would love that recipe to see what it is, because
so good.
It's a 3-ingredient drink, just like you like to do for your
drinks with Dunaway.
Yeah, there you go.
It keeps it simple. But so you go hot apple cider.
Hot apple cider, and then you
bourbon.
Yep. And then he put cinnamon in it. I'm thinking I might try Red Hots.
Oh, Red Hots.
Or Fireball.
To give it this.
You could put a little Fireball in and just
like kind of that.
I was just going to go with cinnamon stick and stick that in there. It makes it look festive. Yes.
I like that.
What about you? Thanksgiving drink from Chris wants to know.
I usually just stick with red wine. It feels like Thanksgiving if I'm sitting outside watching the kids monitoring activity, drinking a glass of red wine, because that's just, I don't know, that's Thanksgiving to me. It's a nice, good red.
Now, do you guys drink rosés and whites? Because my wife is an all white or rosé person.
Really?
She doesn't drink any reds, and I'm an only reds. Like, I don't drink any of the whites or the rosés. I cannot stand them.
I'm a Chardonnay. I love Chardonnay, but that's really it. I do not like Pinot. I don't like Pinot Grigio. I don't like a Sauvignon Blanc. I don't even like rosé, but I do like good champagne and prosecco.
Yeah. I'll do that we'll have prosecco in the morning. We start with the morning
Maggie does,
sun's up,
and then we transition into the red wine.
Yeah, I like a good bourbon too, but red wine, I mean, any day of the week, that just it means I'm off work. A little red wine, and cheers as we.
I know, because y'all take what, one day off?
For a Sunday during football season.
Well, I know, but so Thursday, y'all take Thanksgiving
we're off Thursday,
day off.
yes.
Yeah, because y'all don't take many days off. So
we don't. We get paid when we're here since we own the company. We don't even use vacation days. Chris, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Brooks has a question, but he also has a comment here first. They always went with green tea shots at my dad's side yesterday, Chris. They are fantastic. Green tea shots. I don't know.
I don't know. What is that?
I love good green tea.
Explain more, Brooks.
I'm interested.
Like green tea with alcohol in it is what I'm thinking. Green tea shots. That does sound good. Let us know what that is, and I'll get to your question in a second.
Okay.
Submitted here earlier, all-time streaming binge, because a lot of people will get together. When you got time off on Thanksgiving, you find yourself watching shows, right? You have some downtime. It's an extended weekend. You may binge a show. So if I asked you guys, and this was submitted by someone, what is your all-time favorite show that you've streamed and binged? Now, I'll be honest. I did Last Chance U.
Really?
Back when I had a little bit of a crush on you. It was early on. It's like, hey, who's this pencil?
I know her, and there's no crush.
Yeah, this pencil chick was pretty intriguing.
Aww.
So I enjoyed Last Chance U, but I usually am a binge person. Like like right now, LT has me going back to watch Silicon Valley. I don't know if you watched that when it was on HBO.
I didn't watch it, but
really well written, well done, and I'm about, I guess, 1.5 seasons into 6 seasons of Silicon Valley, which was a humorous show back in the day. What about you?
My all-time binge, favorite, is Kingdom.
Kingdom? I have not. Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh, I love that show so much.
Give
It's
me
the
premise.
only show that I stayed up. It was 2 a.m. and I was like, oh my God, I can't turn it off. It is several seasons, probably 7 or 8. I don't know.
What site can we stream?
Frank Grillo.
Ooh, LT and Rockstar.
He's in it.
Yeah.
It's a boxing show. Really, really good though. Really good writers.
Where can we find it?
It's moved around so much.
Okay.
I don't know where it is right now. It was on Netflix. Netflix took it off, there was a big, people were not happy about it. I'm not sure where it is right now, but oh my God, it's my favorite.
Jason says, is it Grillo by chance?
Yes.
Yeah, Grillo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his last name there.
Okay. What about you?
For streaming?
Yeah.
My favorite all time.
Or just one that you like, one that you just went.
Well, I mean, I went Deadwood. You know, LT turned me on to that one too. I'd missed it. I'd seen it when it was on, but I didn't watch it. I was like, oh, cowboy, and I don't watch cowboy western stuff. But I went back and watched Deadwood probably in maybe a week, 2 seasons in a week. I caught up on Game of Thrones. I was not a Game of Thrones person, so I was.
I need to like.
I was 4 years behind that.
Have a non-life-threatening in like illness to be able to catch up.
Yeah, like everybody was talking about it. So I went back and watched 4 years over a summer.
Wow.
And caught up on that. I was trying to do Breaking Bad that way too. I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
I started and I didn't either. And I tried.
It's just too dark for me. And my wife loves it, and she's not a dark person. LT is a dark person, and he loves it. And they, you know, he talks about it being one of the best shows of all time.
People say
Brown loves it, so I go back and try to watch it.
And
I'm about 3.5 years in, and I'll go back and watch an episode. I'll finish it someday. It's like some big book.
You know, I did Succession that way.
I love it. That's a great show.
Somebody told me you got to watch.
I haven't watched the most recent season.
And I sat down and did all of it, like in 1 month or something.
Love Succession.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's one of those though that like you have to really pay attention. Yeah. It's so much words. You know, like it's just a lot of like
details
talking. And so if you miss a minute, you have to rewind. And
you know, both of you would love this. And I think I saw was it Rolling Stone? Maybe this was I won't say top 5, but top 10, but I won't say top 5. It was only 2 years. And I think it was just 6 episodes a season, but it was a BBC raunchy comedy called Fleabag.
Oh yeah.
You watched it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so good. She hosted SNL.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good. That was hilarious. I streamed that one all so quick. It was so quick. Back to Brooke, who answers the question. The green tea shots.
Yeah.
It is Jameson whiskey, sour mix, peach schnapps, and a splash of Sprite.
Okay. Wow, that's a little involved.
Wait. Okay.
That sounds a little sweet to me too. Jameson whiskey, and then it's
Sprite,
peach schnapps,
and the sour mix. So
and sour, like when you make a
margarita, right?
No, it's a sour. Like when you have like a you can have a whiskey sour. You can have a
Oh, okay. Whiskey sour.
It's like it's sour mix. Yeah. It's a whole separate.
Troy says if you guys don't binge all of Game of Thrones at least once per year, I don't know what you're doing. So he goes back and rewatches that.
Here's my problem about binging. I still have small children. By small, I mean my youngest are 11. There's a lot of shows that we've talked about that are not at all appropriate.
Right.
When my kids are walking in and out of the room. And then by the time they go to bed, I have maybe 45 minutes left in me of cognitive availability. So I need something that's like not a lot of.
So are you a morning person? Like you're good in the mornings?
Oh my gosh, no.
So you're not good at nights or in the mornings?
What kind of person?
Yeah.
Because when you have people going to bed at like 10:30, and you're like, okay, I've got like an hour left in me.
Like at 8 o'clock at night, my wife is starting to, I can see her eyeing the bed and starting to get relaxed. And at 9 o'clock, her ass is in there.
But see, you've worked in TV where at 9 o'clock you're starting to kick into all cylinders. And so because at 10:20,
I got to be on.
You've got to be on. And so I still have that kind of attitude about night times. I've always been a night. Are you a morning? You get up we've talked about this before. You get up at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, see.
To go beat people up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is. So is that when you do your classes? Is that early? What time do you do your classes?
I get up at 4:30.
Yeah.
When I take a class, I take a class at 5:15 a.m.
Battle Republic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I coach, I get up at 3:45, and because I get there earlier to prepare, and then I coach at 5:15 and 6:15. But if I take a class, it's at 5:15 a.m. Yeah.
See, I always think that people who are working out at 5:15 and 6:15 are really serious about working out.
They are.
You can't be there at that time and not be serious about it.
I remember seeing a meme. It was like, when you wake up at 4 a.m. and you roll over and you realize that there are people out there working out right now. I was like, there is a whole world that exists.
You would be shocked at how the traffic on 280
I know.
at that time of the morning. Sometimes I want to just roll my window down and be like, dude, where are you going? Because I realized.
Why are we both up? Where are we going?
Like, why are you up?
I'm the one that makes the donuts.
I remember having to drop off, like my daughter had 6 a.m. basketball practice and I'm driving home and it's like still before 6 and I see all these people like doing push-ups. I'm like, what are you doing? It's nighttime still. Go.
It makes my whole day better now.
I know. And
I don't know.
Yeah. I did back in a perfect world. I love to get up, work out, get it over and done.
Well, and it's the only time I really can. So I'm like, if I'm going to do it, Like this is it.
I'm going to say because of this next round cocktails, NH3425 says I literally watched all seasons of Last Chance U within the last 5 days. So he's gone back. So you get a check for that?
That's like 7 seasons now.
Yeah, really.
6
Last
seasons?
Chance U is really only 2 years.
It's
right?
really only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Really,
I mean,
1 and 2.
they
But
stopped,
after-
I mean, it's like
Won't
drop the mic.
pretend.
Yeah, after it left Scuba.
I walked out and dropped the mic.
Is it really Last
It was
Chance
over.
U? Really, at that point, they should have changed the name.
Oh, but
All right.
thanks. Well, did you like it or
Yeah, let us know. Did you like
what
it?
did you think?
Who was your favorite character?
Yeah, what were the best seasons? Tell us more.
Everyone.
The
was-
basketball one is about to come out.
Really?
The very last. I think. Well,
I did.
It is
Spoiler
the
alert.
last chance.
spoiler alert. I think it's going to be the last chance.
I mean, no offense to what happened at Independence or any of that. The first 2 years, and it's not because you're in the room. I would say this if I didn't like you. I mean, it was groundbreaking the first year. The second year was good, and then after that, I've seen it. I don't really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same.
it's going to be the same
Yeah.
type of people.
Yeah.
You know, same dramas
stories,
and
yeah.
everything. And truthfully, I felt like the first year, and I know you and I've heard you talk about this before, you know, how real it was and how some places it maybe, you know, you knew the cameras were there, but I felt like the cameras that you guys were not used to being on camera the first year.
Oh yeah.
And then the second year, you
We were
guys were a little bit
better
more.
at it,
Yeah. And then by the third year, by the time it's in Independence, I almost feel like it's a scripted show at that point because that guy was 100% made.
Oh,
He was showing up for TV.
you're right.
And I felt like the first year, you guys, that's sort of really who you guys were.
we were like,
And we were
what's
sort of,
happening?
yeah. So I was like, okay, I like this. I like this. So it got a little burned out. Everybody's asking a version of this question. So what it, and, you know, this is age-old question. Your Thanksgiving go-to food dishes. What's on your perfect plate?
My perfect plate is like the traditional Southern Thanksgiving meal.
Are you a turkey or
the
ham?
Turkey. I want the dressing. I want the gravy. I want broccoli. We do broccoli and rice casserole. We do the hash brown casserole. We have macaroni and cheese for the kids, but I'm going to indulge in that as well. We have sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows on top.
Yes.
That's how we do that. We have pumpkin pie. We have pecan pie. We usually have a chocolate cake.
What time do we need to be there?
Sister Schuster roll.
Yeah, Sister
Schubert.
Schubert. Yeah.
Schubert, whatever her name is. That
She's good, though.
sister girl. She does.
She's done well for herself.
She's good.
Mhm.
The only thing I do not like that is your traditional Thanksgiving thing is cranberry sauce. I'm not a cranberry sauce person.
But do you like? I don't like the real cranberry sauce. I like the kind out of the
Where
can.
it's like you can almost slice it.
See,
yeah.
I'm going to try it this year.
Yeah.
My mom would make a
I
cranberry
never eat
sauce.
it.
It was good with the turkey, but
But see, I don't. I mean, I just put a very little bit in my dressing and sort of crunch it up, so I don't ever eat it by
Okay.
itself. It's
Okay.
almost like putting jelly on a sandwich.
But do you like
or
cranberry?
mayonnaise
Do you
on
like
a
cranberry
sandwich.
juice? I love cranberry juice.
I do
I
too.
like cranberry
Okay,
juice.
just
And my aunt makes like this cranberry salad thing. I don't know. It's kind of like Jell-O, but it has a lot of fruit and some pecans in it, and it's
good.
Yeah.
good.
So what about you? What's your perfect plate?
My perfect plate. It's very white. I have one piece of turkey, like a mound of mashed potatoes because that's what I make, and I love mashed potatoes, and like a roll.
And that's it.
You don't do any of the You're not a casserole person. You don't like casseroles.
Like I have to eat
Oh my
a
God,
little
I
bit of
love
everything.
casseroles.
Oh, I
Now I'll
like
have
casseroles.
and then I will have pecan pie for dessert because I love pecan pie.
Oh, I
like
forgot green bean casserole. Do you like
Green bean.
the
That's what I was
French
going to
onion
say.
things on
Yes,
top?
yes.
Oh, I love it so much.
But I love the fried turkey. If you've ever had
Oh,
a
yeah.
fried turkey,
Yes.
yeah, I
You know
like
who
that.
does a good one?
Who?
I'm gonna.
My dad.
They don't pay us, but I'm gonna pub it. Cajun steamer.
Cajun steamer does. Yeah. So
Good
I
fried turkey.
My dad, Big Mike, does them too.
Does he?
He doesn't sell them to anybody. He
Yeah,
just
shout
does
out Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. So I like the fried turkey, or my brother-in-law smokes one on the smoker all
Yeah.
night long. That's really good. I don't know how he keeps it juicy on the inside, but he does.
That's
And then all the usual sides. We do the sweet potato casserole, almost like a dessert, like you guys, and the usual stuff. We do have a salad though. We toss
Like a
around
green
a
salad?
good green salad with some pecans and blue cheese and
Yeah.
such in it.
So
It's
we don't
pretty
even
good.
waste our time with this salad.
See,
That's
I'm
what
kinda-
Brown said.
I'm kind of concerned, like, because even my husband said, he's like, we might need to start going over early to watch how the turkey is cooked. I've never cooked a turkey. I would not know how to do it. So, because my mother-in-law always does the turkey.
Right.
That is something I'm like, am I gonna have to learn how to do a
I've had
turkey
to learn
Sunday?
because I've hosted and not known how, and I've learned.
I wouldn't know how. I mean, so I'm a little, that's one thing that's kind of like circling in the back of my mind right now.
Again, sorry if we change bartenders so much, but I'm sorry if we repeat questions. But several people want to know if you get residual checks from Last Chance U. Is that a one-time payment, or if they go back and watch it, do you get a check?
Did you get paid?
It's a 0-time payment.
Yeah.
You never got paid?
No, I was gonna say y'all wouldn't get paid because it's
Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix likes to make money off people and keep it for themselves.
Because I think obviously the cameramen get paid, the producers.
Everybody got paid, but us. Yeah.
So the players, the coach,
And
you don't get paid?
I don't know if the coach got paid or not, honestly. If the only person I can speak for, I know the players didn't get paid because at the time it was an NCAA violation.
Right.
And there was a lot of talk, like the NCAA came in hard, making sure that they didn't get paid. So I know that the players didn't get paid, and I know that I didn't get paid. I can't speak for anyone else, but I didn't make a dime.
How do you not get paid? Did you sign something at the beginning saying, okay, I'm okay being on camera?
I mean, we had a contract, yes, for season 1 that, was just your standard like contract. But Netflix took the stance that they do not pay documentary subjects because they feel like it alters the content of the documentary.
Disingenuous. You would not be, you would be kind of.
But by the season 2, I had an agent. And so my agent like fought hard. I mean, I was like not going to film the show. Like, you're paying her, you're making a ton of money off of this show. Like, you're paying her. And we fought pretty hard, and Netflix wasn't backing down. And so, I mean, I decided I would film season 2, and then I kind of knew I was going to walk after it because I was like, if you're not going to pay me, I'm at least going to take the opportunity to capitalize off of it myself.
That's right.
And I can't do that if I'm still sitting here filming the show and working for East Mississippi. So that was really the reason that I walked at the end. I mean, we kind of knew going in. My agent was like, do it. Film season 2, leave on good terms, and then we'll figure out a way for you to make money.
At that point, you should have been teaching the kids who were in your office, like, guys, let's say you're starting a business like BrittanyWagner.com.
Yeah,
exactly.
Look at the camera every time we said it, BrittanyWagner.com. Yeah. I dare you to edit it out all the time.
Now available for speaking engagements.
And motivational speaking.
Because I'm that idiot. I mean, who's the comedian? She was married to Jimmy Kimmel for a while, maybe still married to her. And she does a commercial right now. I'm having to save my money.
Oh, Sarah Silverman.
Silverman. And she says, what's the website? Big Toes. For rent, big toe pick.com. So I went, and it's like, you sicko, why did you come here? And then she pushes the product again, and you get a link to all the information. But I knew it was going to be something like that. So I knew it wouldn't be pictures of a big toe, but I went just in case it was.
Yeah, people are always shocked to find that out, but everything I have earned on my own.
I am a little surprised you didn't get paid for that. I am. Thanks for watching us. Remember, like and subscribe wherever you're watching us now. As we went 50 live there for a second. You can watch it on replays all the time as we do next round cocktails here in the middle of the day on this Monday. I'm Jim Dunaway, Brittany and Kelly, who are always here. And we've been doing this now for a couple of months, and we enjoy some wine from our friends at Constellation Brands. Today is the Prisoner. It's a 2019 from the Napa Valley. The
Prisoner Cabernet.
Yeah, the old Cabernet. Is the Prisoner also a different kind? Is there a Prisoner?
Well, no, I swear there's a Prisoner, maybe Pinot Noir is what
Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Or what, maybe? I don't know.
We've got a picture of Rockstar and Chains on front right there. And they also make the next round cocktails, which we've been telling you about all football season. Perfect there in the margarita and the, the sangria flavors. Blakeleesbouquets.com, premier florist here in the Birmingham area. Use them for everything, including proms and homecomings and winter formals.
Thanksgiving.
Weddings, Thanksgiving, holiday settings. Blakeleesbouquets.com, Blakeleesbouquets.com. Back to those of you that submitted over on the Twitter version.
Place.
Actually, this is mine.
That Twitter.
This one's mine. So it's
you submitted this question?
I did, yeah. I wrote this one down.
This is the one about sex.
This is the one about sex, which is a song, right? This is the one about sex?
Oh, yeah.
Just talk about sex.
Sex. When sex was done for you guys, whether it be,
done?
like last night
when
or.
It was, last night.
Last time you ever had sex.
Absolutely.
What would you, if there was one song that could be playing
Ooh,
right when
got
sex
it.
was over with, what song would you want to hear
Over or before?
right when it's over with, and you're laying there? In the movies they used to. What did they used to? In the old movies they'd smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
That would let the viewer, the customer know that sex is
they
over.
had just they performed
Right,
the
right.
act. That's how they knew.
That was sort of what the smoking the cigarette. But for you guys in that afterglow, we'll say, what song would you want to be playing? I mean,
I mean,
sadly for my wife, it's usually something about disappointment or
I mean, there is a
unfinished.
song.
Unfinished business.
Come on.
There is a song called Afterglow, right?
There is.
Taylor Swift has a song named
Yeah.
Afterglow. Maybe that's it. My first instinct was,
Go ahead.
I like big butts.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
That's
Come
so
on in.
romantic, right?
Yeah. Not really a cuddler, are you?
I know. Golly. Okay, Jim.
Maybe that's what I need, a song like that says like get the fuck out. Time to go. Turn out the lights. The party's over.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Just don't get your boots out from under the bed.
There was a song that you got it.
Whose bed has your boots been under?
No, there's that one, but there was a song about you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, you don't have to go home.
Closing Time by Semisonic.
You can get on out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cold-blooded. You're cold-blooded.
Do you have one, Jim?
No. I was just thinking of things Maggie would be playing, like New York Minute and other songs that are very about short and unfulfilled moments.
What about you, Kelly?
Mine is very obscure. I don't know why it came to me.
Well,
Red Hill Mining Town by U2. I don't know.
Yeah, well, tell me about the song.
What?
I don't know. It's just it just
Red Hill Mining.
Red Hill Mining Town by U2.
Yeah. So instantly you started thinking about the
because it's got like a nice like story arc to it, and it's I don't know why I can't. Same thing with you and Big Butts. I don't know.
Big
Just
butts and I can't.
just came to me.
Is that a karaoke song for you?
Yes. Ice Baby.
Did you end up getting Taylor Swift tickets?
No.
I didn't either. You?
I did not. I was going to. I never tried. I'm just going to go open on the market with our friends at ATIX. I was just going to wait. And
Same. That's what we
see what it is.
I mean, like, yeah. I was like, we're going to go to a third party vendor. Yeah, exactly.
You know, a really good song though. I don't know if it's an after song. Maybe it's like a before or during song. Have you ever heard "Partition" by Beyonce?
I've not.
You got to go listen.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a good afterglow song.
It's just a good
Beyonce
sound.
Jason says he would like to hear "We Are the Champions."
Nice
work.
Come on.
I'm gonna spit that out. That was good. That's
yeah.
really good.
Does it go into? Because what is it? Oh no.
We Will Rock You.
Yes. I was thinking like the
Yes.
back to back. Okay.
And Troy says he usually likes to hear the Hallelujah chorus.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Very
that's
good.
Really good.
You guys are champions of what you are there.
What is? There's not one I'm trying to think of.
good.
What's the Gary Glitter song? It's like dun 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 dun. Hey.
Oh yeah, that's a stadium rock song. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Speaking of which, you're an old baseball person, not an old.
I am an old baseball.
You love baseball.
I'm old and I like baseball.
So flip it on the front side, heading into the bedroom. Do you have a walk-up song?
A walk-up song.
Walk-up song.
Every good hitter, the Big Butts is the walk-up song.
Partition by Beyonce is my walk-up song.
This was funny. Years ago, my sister and I were at a bar in Atlanta, and all of a sudden, Crazy Train came on. And my sister goes, Chipper? I'm like, wouldn't that be funny if every time he walked into anywhere, that song came on?
That's right.
Like Dunkin' Donuts,
Chipotle.
gas station, Chipotle. All of a sudden, like Crazy Train comes on. I don't know. I think my walk-up song, as much as I like Narco, I would probably go with The Levee, When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin.
Oh, so you're a little rocker.
You are a rocker.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
I drive around a lot. I listen to a lot of music and a lot of podcasts, and I have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes.
Have you ever crashed a guitar anywhere? Have you ever broken a
I
guitar?
have zero music ability whatsoever.
You don't have to have a music ability to break a guitar.
Well, I don't want to break somebody else's guitar.
That would be a good. You know how they have these booths in big cities where you have these museums that are sort of set up for Instagram moments where you could walk around and take pictures in a bubble room or whatever.
We have one that just opened in
Birmingham.
Yeah, that'd be really good to have a guitar crashing.
Yeah.
Where you could take a guitar.
Do those Smash rooms have guitars?
Oh.
Have you heard of those Smash rooms
yeah.
where you can go in and just like
Or kind of like throwing an axe, but you just throw your guitar.
throw your guitar.
I don't know. I feel bad. We have, I don't know. Do either of y'all have any music ability? You sing, don't you?
I have music ability. I can't play instruments, but
I played the alto saxophone through 9th grade.
Oh wow!
Nice.
I probably could make a sound
That's
on
your
it.
Jim
walk-up
Blows.
song,
I
Kenny
knew
G.
Jim Blows?
Jim Blows. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Can you still play?
If there was one here, I can make a sound. I probably could
Okay.
get I could get an A, a B, a C, a G. I probably could do a few notes. I probably could fake a solo.
Did y'all see in College Game Day that they were interviewing when the band Stanford Cal, was it Stanford Cal or Stanford?
Yes, yes.
They were
40 years.
going back and looking at it again, and like the one girl they interviewed, she played the mellophone.
Oh wow.
And we had to I
I
was
don't
like,
know what that is.
what the hell is the mellophone? So we had to look it up, and
What is it?
it's like I think it's the thing you blow. I don't know.
They don't have those anymore. They're obsolete.
I don't know,
now.
but like it was a mellophone.
Corey says you should at least get some kind of residuals if people
I
keep
know,
streaming
right?
it right now. I agree with
Absolutely.
that.
You can send
And
your
you're on
check.
TikTok. Like you've got a TikTok thing, so you should.
No, yeah.
I know. Which I don't know. We've got to figure out TikTok.
I'm not very good at it.
Okay.
I have an account, but I don't post.
I have an
anything.
account, but like
I
I
did
can't
during
dance.
COVID just because I was bored out of my mind.
we need to figure out how to like promote this on TikTok.
Yeah,
too, 'cause
I do,
TikTok too. I know
Blake-
that's,
TikTok's where it's
so
at
I was
right
gonna say, so did you explore TikTok while you were like during quarantine?
I still will get on and look sometimes.
What
I
was
follow
your
a few
thing
people.
During quarantine,
well-
everybody kind of had a thing. What was your thing?
Well, apparently, it's young girls dancing. I mean, just the algorithm.
Oh, I know that on TikTok.
I mean, it feeds an algorithm to
Yeah.
you, right? So my TikTok continues
Young
to
girls
be
dancing.
like young people dancing, and I'm like, good God, I must have watched one at some point
Yeah.
all the way through because now I can't get to then I'll get to my friend Simone who's got a new baby, so I'm like, oh, okay, there's a person I know. It's
She's
like
a
people
girl
I don't
dancing
even
in that
know,
video too.
right?
So, no, but what was your thing during quarantine? Everybody kind of picked up a thing.
Well, I lost weight.
Okay.
I mean,
That's right.
I was like, and I need to do it again, but I was like, I'm going to use this time to work out and, not eat crap and be at home. And, I went running 2 or 3 times a day, played golf. I just was outside a lot. And I dropped 45 pounds in like 5 months.
Yeah. Wow.
And was in really good shape.
Nice. What was your thing during quarantine?
I did puzzles.
Puzzles.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
gosh,
weird?
I love a good
I would order them off Amazon, or if we were allowed to go in a store. I don't remember if I was
One
allowed to
person
go
at
in
a
a
time,
store,
yeah.
but if I was, I would go. But I would get like the 1,000 piece tiny pieces, and I like so much so that I bought like a puzzle board, but it had like the drawers and stuff, and you can separate the edges and put it.
There's some that you can like roll up and then.
And I don't know. That's what I would do in my free time. I would do puzzles, and I did get into TikTok, and I would post it. On TikTok, I liked the moms, like the over 40 moms that were bored out of their mind and were on there dancing and stuff. I thought that was hysterical.
So you could, we could go right now to TikTok and look at Brittany Wagner on TikTok.
I mean, we could, but I don't know that we should, but we could. I just did one for my birthday. My birthday was last week, and my daughter and I did one together.
Happy birthday, by the way. We did not fully.
No, I wasn't really celebrating this year, but we.
Was it a big one?
Yeah, for me.
They're all big for you.
I mean, yeah, but anyway. So I did do one recently with my daughter, but I don't. During quarantine, I did a lot of them.
Yeah,
because I was just bored out of my brain.
I joke with my kids. It's like when I get old and you have to have me around for like holidays, just put me in the corner with a giant bottle of Chardonnay and a jigsaw puzzle, and I'll just sit there and you can be like, do whatever y'all need to do. Just stick Kelly in the corner.
I really liked it. It was like my therapy. I don't know. I really liked it.
It becomes all consuming. Like you look up and it's been 4 hours.
4 hours. I would have music going in the background. I'd just be sitting at the table. Kennedy was like, "Mom, are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm great. I'm actually really good."
Just killing some time.
I would box on my back porch. I swear, I used to be like, my neighbors probably think, like, what is she doing?
Right.
But I cleared the furniture off my back porch, and I would have my computer out there, and I would do the boxing classes.
Nice.
Just air. I didn't have a bag.
Yeah.
Right.
Shadow box on my back porch.
But you get a good workout, even just throwing air and moving your foot. Yeah.
The two of y'all like that. I did goats. I'd always wanted goats.
Some goats.
And so I bought some goats. And so I can say I've had goats, and then I had to return goats. But because it didn't work out as I had
Were you
thought.
wanting them to eat, cut your grass
Well,
for you?
I evidently got the only goats that don't eat grass. They ate the wood off of our house.
Yes.
And
that's my dog.
and
My dog
they
eats my house.
ultimately what got them kicked out was they broke the window coming from the deck into the house. They were playing and they tussled and they broke the window, and I had come home from like dropping kids off at school in the morning, and my husband was getting ready to leave to go out of town for the weekend. He's like, when I come back, they have to be gone.
That's right. Well, you know what you should have freaked him out? You should have taken them somewhere, but also went and bought some lamb chops and be cooking them when you come home, and have looks like some bloody towels on the
He
deck.
knows I could never do that, but
Yeah.
so
They're done, baby. We got lamb chops tonight. You got some leftovers.
ultimately the worst part of it, well, I loved them. I could have kept them, but they were from the Huntsville area, so I had to drive them back. And driving them back, the transmission went out in my car. So I had 3 kids and 2 goats, and we pull in, and the guy's like, "Can I try taking it around just to see?" And my daughter's like, "You can steal the car." I'm like, "No one's going to steal the car because we have 2 goats in the car." I don't know if you know about goats, but they don't know when they're going to the bathroom. They just go all the time. So my car was filled with like goat poop and goat pee, and we finally rig up the car, and we literally we roll in, we throw the goats out, we start coming back to Birmingham. Transmission goes out for good. And my car sat in downtown Birmingham for a week in September, which was still pretty warm, with all that stuff baking.
Oh, wow.
In the car.
That was fantastic. If people would try to steal it, they'd be like, "Oh, God,
That's what I'm
not
like.
this one, not this
No
one."
one is going to steal our car.
Moving on to the next.
But I miss my goats. I would have kept them, but they were.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a good farmer because I don't have boundaries.
Right.
Like, I think all the animals should come hang out inside with me.
I don't have that problem.
I don't either.
I'm alone on that. I know.
Yeah.
That's why,
no, I don't.
I would have had a hard time doing what I said, actually putting them down and eating them.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to be friends with what's going to be my dinner later on, but I have no problems them staying outside. Like I love my 2 little dogs, but I don't like one of them up in my face when I'm sleeping.
Okay.
They're in our bed. I don't even like them in our bed, but
We had to go.
it's crowded in our bed these days.
The wife wins out on that one.
How long have you known me? A couple of hours. I do not wear the pants in my house. It's all her.
Why? I need a man that I wear. What is it?
No, you don't. No, it's boring.
Pants.
It's boring. You would hate it. It's miserable.
Thanks, Kelly.
To wear the
what the
pants?
hell? It's not boring. I'm a nice guy.
I was not saying you. I was just saying. I
balance.
did that one time,
need
and
a
I was like,
balance.
"Oh my!"
You wouldn't want to wake up with me at the side of the bed like this, going, "Okay, what are we doing today?"
No.
Yeah.
Well, that is fine.
I would.
But it's just when they have 0 spine or backbone.
No, I don't want that.
And it's like there's no fight. There's no
What fight?
no, exactly. My point is there's no one
I fight for her, man. I fight for
I
her.
know.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to go to Coker, Alabama to get this dress made for my daughter. And we walk, it was in the country, and we walk in, and these little kids start handing me these bunnies. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, what are their names?" And the lady's like, "We don't name them." I was like, "Why don't we name them?" She's like, "We sell them." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you eat them?"
Yes. Yeah. They don't sell fast
again,
enough.
that's where I would have trouble with boundaries.
Some of the greatest people you want to meet, the people that run Blakelee's Bouquets, they own it. They're just so great. Shelby, my buddy there.
How did y'all get to know the Blakeleys?
I met them.
As well.
Yeah,
Look at you.
I'm so sorry.
Look at her out drinking me. Bartender. You're
Well,
not doing
it's
a very good
Thanksgiving
job.
week,
That's on me.
because y'all
You need more?
went trick or treating together at the haunted
Y'all
house.
went to a haunted house?
We did. That was a frightening
Yeah.
experience. I don't like jump scares.
I don't like it
She
either.
didn't like them either.
Either.
Okay.
Did they touch you?
There was some touching.
Don't touch me.
Oh,
Don't touch
Did
me.
you go to, which one did you go to?
We went to the one in Pelham, Warehouse 31.
Don't touch
It was
me.
really good. Do it next year. I mean, there was just occasional bumping. I think it was because they know what they're doing. I get scared and I run in different directions. And I'm running from one into another. So they weren't touching me. I was colliding with them.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself from punching them?
Well, that was my biggest fear because that
Yeah.
is my reaction.
Yeah.
And it's a big sign. So obviously people do this. Don't hit our characters.
Employees, yeah.
Yeah. But I that's my gut reaction is to do that.
If
That was
somebody
a
touches me
weak-ass
from behind,
punch,
that's
wasn't
what
it?
I'm gonna
That was a
It's not
weak ass
even, like,
punch, right?
You gotta go
I'm blocking.
this first.
Do you know, I said this on the air the other day, that until a certain age, that I may have been driving, I may be 16, that when I would try to hit people, I would have my thumb tucked in,
Not thumb in.
which, that'll break your
Yeah.
thumb pretty quick. So I haven't hit a lot of people in
Did you ever
my
get in a fight?
life. 3 fights, and I'm 0 for 3. 1 for 2. 0-2-1.
Oh, when was the last time you got in a fight?
Oh, it's been
Good
years.
weather.
It's been years. My best one with you guys, if you're from the Birmingham area, there used to be this thing called City Stages, which was a lot of fun. I was single at the time. We had a little group of people we'd run around.
All the single ladies.
They always make fun of me. All my friends have nicknames. There was Cat, Dirty, Mango, Shug, Hardy.
This sounds like a game or something.
Did I say Cat already?
Yep.
Okay, so we're down at City Stage. There's about 6 of us, and Kat was over talking to this young lady who was by herself at the time, but her boyfriend had left to get a beer. We were waiting at some stage. It was early in the evening, but we're pretty shit faced, and so we're probably from here to the camera away from Kat talking up this girl, and here comes this guy back, the boyfriend, and now he's confronting Kat, and then all of a sudden, this guy's got 3 or 4 friends that are around Kat, and they start pushing him, and here we go.
And then you're like, you have to.
Well, you have to
You
go.
have to defend your friends.
So
right?
here I go. I'm the littlest
Stop.
one in the bunch. Maybe Shug's a little littler than me.
I love that Shug is little.
But I go running in there, and all I remember is some big guy grabs me by my belt buckle and my collar and turns me upside down.
Oh.
And you know the shrubs they have in downtowns?
Yeah.
He throws me in the middle of one of those shrubs where I'm in the middle, head down, and my feet are just dangling in the air. And it's sticky down in there. I can't really get out.
Yeah. Probably some urine and some gum.
And I'm not a big, I'm not a huge ab guy, so I've got a lot of core strength to get out of that situation.
Dab day that.
So I'm just stuck.
Yeah.
Until the fight's over with. Apparently we did
Probably
okay.
Someone helped you get out.
My buddies helped me get out. I'm just scratched up here.
Probably the safest place to be.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, where were you? I was in the bush. I was stuck in the shrubs.
So I put that as a draw. I didn't technically win
and
that
then the song came on. We are the champions.
I mean, I saw a fight last year at the BJCC it was like the high school basketball championship. Oh my gosh. It was like, I was just trying to get, it was girls and hair extensions flying. It was.
I'm the idiot. Barstool posts them all the time. I'm the idiot that will stop and watch all the stadium fights.
Oh.
I don't want it to be happening around me, but I'll stop and watch them.
Yeah. I'll watch.
Yeah. To see how it starts, some of the cussing. And then especially when it's one drunk girl who will throw and hit some guy. And then the guys get involved or the girls get involved. And they start falling over.
There's like one on if you Google like best stadium fights. I'll give you one guess at what team she follows.
Don't say Alabama.
Well, absolutely, Roll Tide. But she has her bedazzled jeans on, and she jumps up and pops some Oklahoma student, and it's great. You can Google it and find it.
Hard to fight in those Mississippi stadiums when there's nobody sitting beside each other and all the vacant seats.
You know what we'll do though? Pop you upside the head with that cowbell, and you won't say another word.
Another submission as we do next round cocktails. Next round cocktails and Constellation Brands bringing us the Prisoner Cabernet today and Blakelee's Bouquets.com. Since we're talking about losing a little manly points, your guy, really good looking. We're going to a Major League Baseball game, and this was submitted by one guy. Wanted to know, is it okay if I take my glove to the Major League Baseball game?
I take
glove guy or not glove guy?
When I take my kids, all 5 of us have a glove.
Okay, so you're okay with the glove?
Love a glove.
Okay, what about you? Now, be honest.
Come on.
Be honest.
I'm okay if this guy has a kid,
right?
And the kid is with us.
I think the way the question is written, though, it's you and a guy. There's no kid. It's date night at the ballpark.
No glove, please.
No glove?
No.
If he gets you a foul ball, you want him to do it barehanded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But what? No glove.
No tank top.
And no jersey.
No jersey.
I'm big
guy
on no jerseys. You're a grown damn man. Come on. No jersey.
I can do a kid in a jersey. I can do a woman in a jersey. I don't know what it is about a grown man in a jersey. That's not playing on the field.
Listen. Your takeaway from that statement is Brittany can do a woman in a jersey. That's my takeaway.
Oh, damn. That's going to be the tweet.
Yeah, second glass of wine. That's my takeaway.
That's going to be the tweet.
I do find jerseys very sexy on
a woman. Yes, I will agree with you. Yeah. But like a grown man that's not on the field that wears like the jersey, I'm like, and
doesn't matter here, guys. The coach is not going to call you into the game. That's all my theory all along about jerseys.
I don't know. I can't.
I like that you're supporting the team, but you don't need to wear a jersey.
Yeah.
One more thing is we're running out of time here. And this was another submission. And I'll admit I play a certain side of the fence on this one.
Okay.
Movie candy. Do you take it in from, the big candy you buy somewhere else? Or are you a rule follower? Will you buy it at the movie theater? I'll start with you, Kelly.
Oh, no, you buy it ahead of time. I smuggle pretty much all of CVS in my purse. Like, I mean, we have drinks, we have everything, candy, snacks, you name it.
So you big purse it and you take it.
Yeah, because I've got 4 kids. And so it's like, I mean, if we were to buy all the stuff there and the cost of the movie.
Okay. What about you?
I will bring it in.
You bring it in?
I will bring it in. Now, I may buy like the Coke or the popcorn, you know, but if we have the candy at the house and we're going to the movie and I'll bring it in.
If they want to buy the popcorn, I'll allow that because that's really one of those things difficult to get in. But
I'm
You're a rule follower. You're a rule follower.
I am a rule follower. And in my house, I'm the only one. Now, my wife has raised 2 kids who are now young adults to go by the drugstore and buy
I don't
movie candy.
Intentionally do that. Like if we have it at the house, I'll be like, "Hey, we've got candy," but I'm not going to go buy it.
Oh, you got to plan in advance in that group.
Yeah.
And I'm always setting in the car. Do you not want anything, Dad? You want Milk Duds? No. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm gonna buy it when I get there. Well, Jim, that's stupid. They say. I said, no, it's not. Those people are trying to make money.
They are.
So
That's why they're charging you $50 for a ticket.
Yeah, so that's why. Like last week, we happened to be at Publix before going to the movie, and I'm like, load up, everybody.
Did Publix ask you for a donation on your way out?
They did.
I told you.
I know. They're back.
Were you annoyed?
I thought of you.
Were you like, no, because I just donated a whole lot of money.
And then I sent you the picture of the guy getting in the Porsche by himself. So, yeah,
you did.
I did.
He was cute.
He was cute.
Whoa.
He had like a 6-pack of something.
Dos Equis.
6-pack of abs?
Oh.
Dos Equis, yeah.
No, not so much the abs. She was like, this guy's hot. He's at the Publix. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Run to the Publix?
No, I'm like, you're never with me when I see like,
And he was getting out of a Porsche.
Yeah.
Are we shopping?
He clearly has a job
for her.
Weird.
Well, I don't know. But I was just like,
no.
Am I looking?
Are we looking for?
Well, damn, yeah.
Okay.
What do you?
Yes.
Where have you been?
I'm just saying. Okay, so
that's one of the goals of this show. Like,
the comment
back to our
section.
bylaws.
The only reason I'm doing this show.
Back to the bylaws of this.
Thanks for watching us. But as you go back and rewatch this, and you like anything you've heard, first like, subscribe, and everything. Still comments. You can tweet us on Facebook. Post any comments there. Let us know your Thanksgiving. Are you a movie candy person, glove, jersey guy, or if you want to date with anybody on the set here. That's not married.
Hey, Ryan Brown walked in.
Anybody else?
That is Next Round Cocktails, brought to you by Prisoner, Constellation Brands, Next Round Cocktails, Blakeleesbouquets.com, and a lot more. How do you guys end this thing?
We usually just kind of wrap it up like that. We say bye, but happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for coming
Happy
this week.
Thanksgiving.
And
Thanks for being our bartender.
Yes,
Cheers,
and
everyone.
we will
Hope you have
see
a
you
great
next week
Thanksgiving.
after Thanksgiving.
See you soon.